let's get to it. Hi, Pax. Welcome in. So, website stuff is slowly coming in, but I have to build some assets for it to get to what I want. And as you can kind of see, part of like the website is here. I think I have like some other parts, but right now I'm just going to be working on this overlay asset to get a little bit more on what I had envisioned. You know, with the scribbles and everything. No, but we are in the works. Let's go. Very excited. Ah, the ads. That's great. I'm glad they're back. Hey, what's up? Yeah, thanks. So today's not really like anything of me drawing the characters. I have a website that is being built for the Heroes of Tomorrow, and on it, they need me to get some assets done, and of course like some character sketches, etc, etc. But right now we're just kind of working on more of like the sci-fi element stuff, and you can see I have my little cheat sheet up here of looking at things and trying to be like, okay, how do I kind of replicate that? I love cassette futurism. It's really hard, but I love it. Also, my house is so bloody hot. Oof. Okay, let me see what the AC's at. Why? Because it's like 107 where I'm at. Nope, says the AC's going. Cool, doesn't feel like it. Well, that's the temperature for you. But yeah, it's not going to be a super exciting stream, I'm sure. Talking to you guys is going to be just fine. But it's a matter of I'm just trying to replicate the cassette futurism style, right? To kind of get the vibes I'm looking for. Hey, 44 Games, welcome in, welcome in. How is everyone? How is your, how's your day going? How's your week going? It's only Tuesday, but how's it going? Okay, so they kind of have like rounder insides. And no, this isn't shape accurate because I'll have to make a much bigger one for them, but this is the concepting stage, right? Let's see, doing good, just studied earlier. Oh, what are we studying today? Pac says, doing great, just tired from work. Oh man, I feel that. I had to find the right button. I feel that. I am tired after work too. I hope you can get some rest. Oh, it's 113 where you are? Yeah, I expect us to be getting there soon enough. It's never fun this time of year, and August only gets worse. So the fact it's this hot already, I'm dreading August. 44 Games says, I'm studying a comic, The New Frontiers. Oh, yeah, that's the fun kind of studying, like character studying, art studying, you know, trying to like figure out why do these things work so well and how do I implement it. That's really cool. Pax, I'm so comfy in bed right now. I'm kind of jealous. Kind of jealous. I have a lot to do, unfortunately, but I'm kind of jealous. But I like working, so... Well, okay, not true. I like working on art. I don't like doing mundane working. I think I put on spooky music, spookier music, because I'm just ready for it to be fall. But yeah, no, I'm working with some great people as always. Lots of things are in the work. Lot of things I gotta pay for. But a lot of cool things in the works. Found out yesterday that I had a wiki. Didn't know I had that. I went and played around a little bit on the wiki, trying to update some of the stuff, because I think one of my favorites was like, this is Yoko. She is a robot. That was the wiki page, and I thought that was great. Demon Fox Akira over on YouTube says, been putting in some gig work and then do it off and on my main job. I'm planning to move to Colorado next summer. Oh, congrats! I hope you have a lovely move over there, and hopefully the gig work's going well. Pax says, this is Yoko. She is a robot. The end. Absolutely. I mean, don't need to say more, but I did. I think the only issue is the logo bothers me, and I get it because I don't really hand out the logo, but it's like it's a really low quality of the logo, and I'm like, I want to change it, but I can't change it because it's locked. And by the rules, if they are inactive for over 60 days and I put in 7 days of work updating it, then I can request to adopt it. Then I can change it. That's my plan. So, you think I'd be able to because of being the owner, but then again, just saying I'm the owner of the franchise, like, I don't know the semantics. Okay. So one of the things I don't like that they have here is they have all of the social media, and it like covers Yoko on either the website or my iPad, and I don't like that. Like, I would rather have it over here or just get rid of it altogether and have it like down here, or like just at the bottom. I don't know. I don't like it covering my characters. So I'll have to like make a note for them on that. I'm waiting for the PAX wiki page. You're gonna have one. I'm sure you're gonna have one. And now, is it gonna be on the thought thing? I don't know. I'm sure, maybe. The lore. Sai's secret partner, Pax. Fun to have some buttons down here. Yes. Yes. I like the idea of all of these being just kind of different from one another. Okay, let's do this part. I approve. Oh, Pax. Very, very silly. Demon Fox Akira over on YouTube says it's way too hot to voice act right now. My booth is a frickin' sauna. Yeah? I don't blame you. Like, that sounds grueling. And it makes it tough because you're like, you want to get the gigs, but like, at what cost, right? That's why, like, I also feel bad when, like, I need to have, voice actors, like, redo lines or something, and it's during the summer, and I'm like, I don't know where you are. You could be in the desert, and I'm killing you. Though, again, if you're in the desert, you just wait till nighttime, right? So I like this being open. I like that being open. I may take the splatter away. I don't know. Or change the splatter to red. I'm not sure. I'll have to go over that and look at it when I'm actually like putting it together. But yeah, hopefully we can get this webpage going. Right now we're having issues with the comic part of it, but doing what I can with what I have, right? Yeah, let's make this the little vending machine, or not the vending machine, the ATM where you insert your card and never get back. Okay, so they don't really have sharp edges in Cassette Futurism. I like the stripes. So this is what I do for like a lot of my stuff, is that if I go, I've never drawn that before, then I go find a bunch of references and then I go and draw it, right? Hey Flaffy, welcome in. Nothing super exciting today, just working on assets. Ew. Ew. I don't like that. Ooh, I like that. How do I do that? Let's see. So you go in here. How do you do that? Okay, so that's kind of a weird shape like that. Okay. I think I get it. Yeah, that's cool. Bet you it helps when you don't have these lines so heavy. Alright, neat. What do you do? I guess this part would be shaded. Yeah, cracks. I like cracks. They're fun. I don't like cracks. Distressing. What did I do? You didn't do anything. Someone is late. I just left work. Sure. You guys will be on the wiki. It's the two who fight each other in my streams. Flaffy, no, seriously, changed my schedule, so I'm no longer off on Tuesdays, so streams start as soon as I clock out. Oof. That is rough. I'm so sorry they're putting you through that. Yeah, let's have some distressing. Ooh, yeah, let's have some distressing. That'll be fun. Some rust. Okay, no corners. They don't really have corners. They can, but they don't really. We should, like, not have to work anymore. That would be ideal, but so long as we have the 1% in our way, we can't. And by the 1% I'm talking about billionaires. I'm not talking about anybody else. I'm talking about billionaires. I mean, work is the only time I socialize with the real world. I mean, me too, but, like, I don't like it. Well, I guess this is technically socializing, though it's not really. I'm talking at a screen. I can't say, like, what if you guys were all fictional and everything? Because, like, if that was the case, then, like, you would think I would put myself in a scenario to where, like, I was, like, the most popular person in the world. No, actually, I would hate that. I'm exactly where I would want to be. Yeah, never mind. Maybe you guys are fictional. I realized I don't like the whole idea of being famous. If it happens, I fear. I sometimes learn too much about people. Oh, I used to have that at my retail job. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. I didn't sign up to be a therapist, and I sure as heck didn't get paid like one. I'm a fairy princess, actually. Very good, Pax. Very good. I'm glad you're achieving things in life. I'm an actual Flaffy. Yeah, good for you guys. I'm glad we're like hitting those goals in life. No, I think those ones should be. You go away. Okay. But got some concept art in today, looking very nice. Got some shots in tonight, looking really nice. Got some audio in yesterday, sounds great. A lot of things I'm just kind of nitpicking and having them kind of spruce up and finesse. Like I mentioned, had them come back to me with the basic website. What you see down below here is kind of their basic layout, and they were like, okay, cool, now we kind of need assets to kind of flesh everything out. So, I'm working on that now, right? But I told them it would take me a little bit to get all these assets done for them. But I kind of want to get the website out as soon as possible. Not that it will really do anything, but at least it'll have like all my social media on it, and like, well, it won't have the comic ready on it, because again, the comic's not ready. It'll help with just having people have a homepage they can go to for updates or trying to find social medias, etc., etc. So I think it would just be good just to have it done already. But for real, making yourself a fictional cool character is based. Yeah. I also just like, I don't know, in like games and such, I like playing losers. I don't know why. I don't know, something about it. Like, I'm the type that if I did D&D again, I would just make myself a human, and everybody's gonna stare and be like, why? I'd be like, I'm just your average farmer. I don't know why I'm part of the party. I shouldn't be here. Yes, I love wires that just plug back into itself. I was working and thought of Yuji Soldat is Russian and lost it for no reason. My sense of I was laughing so hard at seeing that wiki page. I did edit those pages, but I really loved that. Demon Fox Akira over on YouTube says losers are fun. They wipe the smile off smug faces when they win. It's even better when they don't even know they won. And they're just like, hey, can I go home? But it's like whole army wiped out. Very, very fun. What should we do for the archive? Let's see what we got. Button. think this one should have like. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. Right there. Should have kind of the cassette player. Buttons at the bottom. Okay. Like, fun fact, this is her only quality. Again, it was done out of a very kindness of their heart kind of thing. I really loved it. It was just, I think it needed time to like actually spruce up. But the thing was, is like, I had no idea it existed. One of my buddies just went to go look up stuff, and he was like, "Oh hey, you have one." I was like, "What? No, I don't." Because I know I set up an IMDb page. I never set up a wiki because I barely know how to use it. But like I said, I was playing with it a little bit today. Okay. So it's my kind of rough thumbnail of it. I'm gonna sketch it. I'm not gonna be like cleaning up or anything of it because like I don't have the right dimensions. This is just for me to get an idea. But like, do I have the other pages? Let me check real quick. I'm gonna hit BRB real quick. Okey-dokey. I had to like go digging through some private messages. But it's like we got other parts of the webpage. Not all the web pages, obviously, but just like a handful of them. But to kind of give you an idea of what we're kind of going for. Like, that's why I'm drawing the assets, right? Let's see what we got. I vote for it sounding like Sai wrote his own wiki page. I mean, the wiki pages can be changed, so like if you guys want to do stuff like that, freaking go for it, but I do not have the time for it. I can only grab things that I've already written up and just copy paste it in there, right? Pack says the awesomest and coolest and bestest and strongest and most attractive and cooler than some loser named Mukta. Yeah, doesn't ooze insecurity at all. Hey XD over on YouTube, how are you? I am good. I am working on some assets for our upcoming website and just kind of hanging out with everybody. How about you? Demon Fox Akira, hey, you're building stuff for your project. It's all good. Yeah. It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of different things that I'm doing. Trying to get the pilot going, trying to get the comic going, trying to get some concepts to keep the comic going. Having a a guest artist do some of the cover art for some of the chapters. Oh, they look so good. They look so good. Having this website, trying to beta test a different comic website, so that I can at least have 2 websites going. This one's like the main hub. The other one's like if you want to read comics there and read all the other comics that are being hosted there. And this this website is to be home to where it eventually brings people back over to here, right? Because a lot of us are kind of moving towards comics in the indie scene, and a lot of us are looking at web pages, and like I figured I needed to have it done already, right? And get all the women. That's absolutely sigh. And has a secret partner named Pax, but I totally didn't hack the. You don't have to hack it, guys. You just have an account and you hit the edit button. Those pages are not locked. The only page that's locked is the main page, and that's the only one I'm trying to get to, just so I can change the logo. The other pages are not locked. Now, don't do offensive things because they'll like ban you, but like, you know. It is so hot. It is so hot. I'm glad I have water up here. I just drank some. Pax, and already read that part. XD over on YouTube says, yes, I'm fine. I'm thinking of drawing too. I really miss digital art. Do it! It'd be super fun. I enjoy doing it. It's my little release from work, because work is very boring. So inner stuff usually has edges, which gives it that interesting. The stuff's usually softer on the outside. I'm gonna lock it so no one can edit it. I don't think you can do that. I don't think you can do that. And I have no cake at all. Yep, that is true about Psy. Cakeless. Demon Fox Akira over on YouTube says, one of the reasons why our teachers got mad when they found out that we used Wikipedia for research papers. Yeah, I was taught never to use Wikipedia. I was in like a lot of honors classes, and when Wikipedia, God, I'm gonna like date myself at this point. When Wikipedia was really starting to pick up for using it for papers and such, it was starting to pick up, and you know, kids in like high school and everything were like using it for papers. We had one kid, I don't remember his last name, but I remember his first name. It was Garrett. Garrett, he was a smartass. So we all had to write a paper on, oh God, what was it? It was we had to write a paper on some author for English. I don't remember the author, yada, yada, yada. It was an honors class, and I didn't so much use Wikipedia because I didn't really understand Wikipedia when it was coming out, but like everybody was talking about using it. Well, anyways, so we're assigned the project, and we go off to lunch. Garrett didn't go to lunch. No, Garrett, he was a smart guy, but he was also an asshole. He instead went to the library and rewrote the whole Wikipedia page on the author, whatever that author was. Everybody, and again, I didn't really use Wikipedia, so that's fine. I lucked out, but like everybody else did use Wikipedia. And they all had the wrong answers. And he's laughing in class, and my teacher was so mad. And we got lectured for like an hour on why Wikipedia is not a great resource. So, I don't really use Wikipedia, but always a funny story. It's true, but I always get distracted when drawing, especially at school. I often draw in a maid's outfit. My friends tell me things like, it's embarrassing. Like, are you in the maid's outfit or are you drawing characters in the maid's outfit? Because either is awesome. Do what makes you happy. Pack, stop bullying. He doesn't have cake. I'm sorry. Rufus took all the cake. Yeah, he's got a lot of buoyancy back there. Yeah. God, it is so hot up here. I'm gonna do what I can. I may only be able to last like an hour. It is so hot up here. I have like the AC blasting, my fans on. It is so hot. Freaking weather. I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can. It is hot. I am doing what I can. Because I already bail enough on you guys for streams. I don't want to keep doing it. Hey! Welcome in, Eddie. Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to follow that one. I don't know if I'm already following it. But welcome in. We're just kind of hanging out as I'm trying to work on website assets. But how are you? I'm really happy about your little sonos you got going on and that you're getting into streaming. Very excited about that. Oh, okay, let's see. XD from YouTube says, damn, Google Translate is terrible. Draw Jax from the Digital Circus dressed as a maid. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, no, that really butchered it. That really butchered it. Pack says, if I believe hard enough, then Sai will have cake. Oh, my friend. You're gonna be, like, popping blood vessels by doing that. Good luck. Good luck. That man's not gonna have cake. I'm sorry. Like, you got a boob window. That's why you get the boob window. He'll never have cake. And even then, he's flat. Like, that's how you get. Nice. It's already looking great. Thank you. And yeah, I'm excited to like catch your streams. Do you have like set days that you stream on? Or have you not started yet? I'll pop as many blood vessels as I can. Please don't. Please don't. Like, that sounds so painful. Please don't do that. Like, I get it. You really want Sai to have cake. Please don't pop any blood vessels over him. He's not worth it. I swear, he is not worth it. If he has cake, then Glitch wins. I don't understand how that math works. Hi, Sai. Glitch can win then? Goodness. You guys are silly, silly. Not started yet. Getting everything set up and getting the avatar ready, but probably will start small, maybe once a week. Yeah, that's kind of where I did it, was I started once a week, and then I tried to see, like, if I could start doing, like, 2 times a week. And sometimes it gets even strenuous just trying to do 2 times a week, especially after having, like, a daytime job with it. But yeah, no, start small, have, like, a simple avatar, and just kind of go with it. Like I said, it did take a little bit to get this PNGTUBER in, but definitely was worth the wait. And there was, like, no problem with the other PNGTUBER that, you know, I had as a placeholder. It worked just fine, got the point across. It just didn't emote, but that's totally fine, right? But yeah, no, let me know whenever you, pick a date. But yeah. Pax says, I know I cringed typing that. Flaffy says, the best Sai can do is bake a cake, but he's too lazy for that. I really thought you were about to say the best Sai could do was easy bake oven. And I was gonna be like, true! Yeah, no, he's too lazy for the actual baking, but he would do an easy bake oven. And yell at the bulb for not cooking the cake all the way through. I can bake him one happy early late birthday. Why do you give him that much love? He doesn't need it. Eddie says, yeah, I'll let you know for sure. I might set up a simple PNGTuber to get started, like the one that reacts to your voice. Yeah! Those are honestly kind of the best way to start it, especially because, like, you're trying to solidify, like, what you want with the character, and, like, what they do for you and how much you use a reaction, because, like, for me, I use these 2 reactions the most. Just because my chat likes to bait me. But one of the other ones, this wasn't going to exist. It wasn't until my chat was asking me, hey, can we play games on your face? And so, like, now we can play Pong on my face. Yeah, that just came because of one chat. One chat where I got relentlessly bullied for people to play games on my face. So, like, yeah, no, it's nice to, like, you know, get your community in there and kind of see, like, what faces. I don't use this one that much. Sometimes I do. I use this one more often. But, like, yeah, it's always good to have, like, the options. I should use this one more often, but it's, like, the key's a little far away from me. The one I don't use at all is this one, because I don't game. I do game. I don't have time to game. I want to game! Maybe October. One day. Nope, but till now, I draw. They're all so cute. Yeah! No! Black screen! No! Damn it! God, I'm gonna kill this cable with love in Minecraft. Hold on. Did that fix it? No, of course not. Of course it didn't. Of course it didn't. Of course it didn't. Now? Hello? There we go. Yay! And don't be throwing tomatoes at me. That's rude, guys. That's rude to throw tomatoes at me. Stop. I'm gonna have to get snowballs, aren't I, when it becomes winter? I have to replace it with snowballs. But till then, no tomatoes. No! Get the tomatoes out of my chat. Boo on you. Throw tomatoes at yourself. Boo. You know that stuff hurts? Stuff hurts when it's not, like, rotten. And plus, like, you're throwing rotten fruit at me. Rude. Blinded. I love the Pong one. Yeah, I do like the Pong one. We were trying to come up with, like, what game to put on there, and I think they were trying to do, like, Jack's Runner, but it was too complicated. I was like, just do Pong. I'm an old enough person that Pong is funny to me. Don't throw tomatoes at me, Pax. I saw that. Enough with, ooh, Flappy, Pax, enough with the tomatoes. Enough. Ooh, rude. Never get love anymore. It's just tomatoes. Just splat with you guys. There's this one feature. Joke's on you. I love tomatoes. Then you get splat with it, not me. There's this one feature. I gotta figure out how it works so that I can edit it. They're like these little animal creature things that'll just kind of walk around the bottom of your screen. And like I went and bought them because I was thinking, oh, I could change out like the assets and I could make them like little plush loos that chat could summon and walk around. I can't figure out how they coded it. I can't figure out how to get into it and change the assets. And it's, ooh, I'm so mad. No, we're not going to play games. We're not going to play games on my face. We're not talking about that anymore, guys. There's no more games on my face, okay? No more. We're good. We're past this. We're past this. No more. But yeah, no, I really want to like redraw them as like the little alien guys from, you know, my series. Just kind of walking around the bottom, or even like the chibi thoughts. I think it would be really cute, but I can't figure out how they did it. Like I was hoping I could buy it and like figure it out, but like, oof, you don't get love. Your media occupied so much of my brain space. I am not held responsible for what thoughts do, and that thoughts give you thoughts in your thoughts. I am not responsible for those thoughts of the thoughts that are residing in your thoughts of the thoughts. TM. Yeah, anyways. Oh, I have some of the creepypastas on my screen. It's not so much on the monitor. It's like in the stream itself. So like you guys could, because you know how you do like the exclamation love or the exclamation splat, and it sends like a reaction up onto the overlay screen. This would summon like little pets that kind of walk around the overlay. So like you could be like exclamation point summon, and like a little Zippy could pop up, or maybe even like a little Psy pops up, and they just kind of walk around the bottom of the screen. But I can't figure out how to get to the coding to change the assets to make it work. So I'm kind of at I'm back at square one with it, and it sucks. And I can't find anybody that has tutorials on it either, so that's like a pain. And then there's people like, oh, just use AI. Screw AI, screw that shit. But yeah, I think it'd be a really fun idea. It's just one more thing for you guys to like interact with, right? Unhimbos your Rufus? Excuse you. No, Eddie can vouch that Rufus was like a stick. When Eddie had first helped me on Thought, it took me years to himbofy him. We are not unhimbofying him. How dare you? I'm insulted. I'm enraged. I should ban you from the server. I don't mean that. It's funny. Unhimbos your Rufus. Goodness. Hopefully these assets won't take up too much of my time, but they are definitely eating into the spare time I have for the comic and other things. But, you know, that's what I get for having all these irons in the fire. and I still have one of his old refs. Yeah, there are a lot of the old art pieces floating around, and that is okay, because I had to start somewhere, and I'm not ashamed of them, because I had to start somewhere, and it's so nice to have seen where it has grown. So I'm very proud of how far along it's come. I'm just excited to kind of move on to, like, the next part. Even though I'm gonna have to go back and redraw the pilot as a comic, but luckily, a lot of the stuff's already, like, drawn, so it's really easy just redrawing it as opposed to me trying to figure out, like, oh, this is how this shot would lay out, and this shot would lay out. I'm gonna be very lazy in that chapter. I don't care if people are like, this chapter's really lazy, go watch the cartoon then. This is all I have. I have a family to support. I think that is starting to slope. Yep, that's what I thought. Boop. Man, there's a wrestler named Rusev, and I keep calling him Rufus. Thanks a lot, guys. Yep, you're welcome. That's really funny. Well, I have my thought characters in my autofill for my phone. Yep. Especially Sai. Sai seems to be the one that pops up the most, just saying. Consume it. Consume the grave dirt. See what happens. It'll be fine. I don't know why I did that. Silly me. I will throw more tomatoes. Don't! I'm not looking. I'm too busy drawing. I'm not gonna give you a good reaction because I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, let's have this deeper. Like circuit boards, and gobbledygook, and all that stuff. It's amazing. So like when I first started Thought, there was like a ton of us that were in the community trying to make like our own series and everything, and like handful of us did make our shows, and then like the other handful, they kind of disappeared for a while, and like I kind of got worried, like, oh no, are they like gone? And recently I started seeing that a lot of them are popping back up with their stuff. So that's really cool to see. I need to rid myself of those things. I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry I don't have more interesting awards. Random fact with Jax. Okay. Random fact. Last time I talked about cannibalism. See? Look at the website. Yeah, it's looking nice. Okay, last time I talked about cannibalism. Random fact. Oh, I just learned about a device. I can't remember who invented it, but some whack job. He invented a device that would help women with their pregnancy. And what it would do is it would strap a pregnant woman to like a chair or a table and then spin her really, really, really fast until the baby shot out. Was that a fun fact? This is probably why we shouldn't have men dictate what happens with our autonomy. Seems ethical, right? Right? Like, yeah, help women get the baby out faster. I mean, logically. So yeah, fun facts with Jax. This should be like called morbid facts with Jax, because they're never fun for you guys. I just learned about that today, from Fishy. And chainsaws were invented for births too. Yes, just like super glue was invented for surgery. But yeah, chainsaws were invented to help child birth. Uh-huh. Always super fun. I find it fascinating, but it's so messed up. So incredibly messed up. as a goth, I would love to own a human skull. However, however, um, it there is no real ethical way to get a, human skull besides like having like a loved one like donate it to you, right? Because even people that are like, oh, I went and got mine from the science field. The problem is a lot of like modern medicine and even like early on medicine, when they started getting the bodies and the cadavers to like study them, and like you have all those skeletons in there, they didn't just go get them from the people that are like, oh yes, put me for science. No, there was a lot of grave robbers. A lot of it was. I am not the Tumblr witch. I am not. Look, I don't know Tumblr, but I know that. I know that story. I'm not. No. Look, as a goth, I have a mad respect for like the body. I think the body is like just fascinating. That's why I think body horror is fascinating. I find the body to just be just fascinating, including like a human skull. However, I would never do it because I understand that like a lot of those cases are not ethical. Like a lot of them were like grave robbed or people that were murdered for their bodies. And that's really disheartening. So it's like, yes, I would love to, but if I was ever offered a chance, I would turn it down because again, I don't know where it came from. I don't know who it belonged to. And like, it's really, really sad how that comes to be. Because again, I have a respect for death. I have a respect for the body. And of course, like, to have a respect for the dead, you have to have the respect for the living. And I'm not saying like, do I love people? No, I don't love people. But like, you have to respect the living to respect the dead and vice versa, right? Oh shit, the tomes. Oh, me too. I love the body too. Like, it's just an interesting thing. And it kind of makes me sad because like, it would be really cool to have one. Just if somebody who was like, yeah, I think it would be cool. Like for me, I would love to donate my body to science or whatnot, give back to the earth. I don't believe in the whole like burying yourself in an expensive casket that's just gonna rot and be eaten by worms anyways, right? Like either put my ashes in a tree or donate my body to science, but like, you don't know what they're gonna do in science these days. Like, it's sad. But yeah, that's my tangent. Let's see. Okay, so I have... Oh my god! I need a new cord. Hopefully it's just the cord and it's not my tablet itself, because it's going to make me very sad if it's my tablet. But I don't have that issue when I'm just drawing normally. It's only when I'm like plugging into the screen. Weird. Okay, so I have this About You page. I'm going to take a break on that part. Let's see, what would I do with this About page? Well, let's look at our assets. You working on the wiki? No, I'm not working on the wiki. I'm working on the, I did work a little bit on the wiki, but hi, Chris. I worked a little bit on the wiki. I did update it, but I can't update the logo, which is mainly what I wanted to do, because they just kind of copy pasted the logo from like one of my art pieces. And I just wanted to put like the good logo up there, but I can't do it because I don't have the permission to. I have to work on the wiki page for 7 days, and then I can adopt the wiki page so that I can update it. Yay! But no, today I'm working on the website because I got some of the stuff back from the people working on the website, and they were like, hey, we need assets. And I'm like, neat! So I gotta do some assets. This is kind of some of the stuff working right now. I don't like the social media being right here because it blocks our girl Yoko. Don't like that. So I'm gonna have like a talk with them, but right now they gave me a very simple thing, but they were like, hey, we need assets, and I said, okay, cool. So I'm going in there, and yeah, do not block Yoko. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm gonna see if they can maybe just put like the logo stuff down here. Here, I'll just pull it up. So this is the test website. Do not go to it, guys. Do not go to it, please. But this is the test website right now. But you see how it like blocks? I don't like that, so I probably have it like right here in the middle area. But like it goes to the about. It's got a little bit of descriptions, etc. And then they have the social media that would be down there anyways. And then social media down there. Hi, Posy, welcome in. And then comic pages, but I'm not going to click those because they're not working properly. I'm kind of waiting to hear back from them. We go to the about. And then it's like, hey, it's for adult. Again, this thing blocks everything. And it's kind of annoying. But and then talk about plot, have an image there for plot, themes, warnings, and then start uploading some videos. So I gotta get them assets, social media feed when it actually gets there. Cast. I think that's an A. Is that an A? Roof-ass! The thing is, they took like Rufus's thing and slapped it on everybody, so it's really funny to me. But probably just design some like the outside stuff. But yeah, we're getting the gallery, promo images, behind the scenes stuff. So just kind of decorate that. Support. I like this because on you can't really do it here on mobile, but if you have like computer, oh yeah, it did it. It like moved away. Yeah, they do that. I think that's really cute. Neat. And then archive is where it like has the comics. So yeah, it's a good start, but I gotta do like the assets and such. But yeah. So more things for me to do. Hee hee. I weep. So I'm going in there trying to do cassette futurism stuff. We can all be Rufus. Yeah, yeah. Posy says, "Oh, I like how it's looking. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a little bit of work, but what isn't? And of course, me nitpicking as always. 44 games looking good. Yeah. I'm very, very excited." Now, part's trying to decide from when it scrolls down from this. When it scrolls down from this, how do I want it to look in this area? Makes it tough. heat is killing me. But yeah, very, very excited about that stuff working out. Excited about, I got one of the cover arts in for the comic. For one of the comic, yeah, it'd be for the pilot chapter. I got that art in. Very excited for that. And then it is so hot, so you'll have to really forgive me. I'm doing my best to keep concentrating and talking and drawing, and it's very tough in this temperature. Woo, brain is like sizzling. Where's my water? Let's see what we got. Hello? Oh, okay, that's just frozen? Neat. Yeah, I did hydrate. Thank you, Flaffy. Yeah, lots of little things. I had audio come in yesterday. I had to like check that out on like my TV, my 2 sets of headphones, my computer, my iPad, my car. I had to test out like all the different areas the sound would work. So that was interesting, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Very excited about it. After this, am supposed to look over some compositing shots, but I may have to just say not tonight and tell them I'll do it tomorrow. Just because the heat is a lot, and I'm probably going to take an ice cold shower after this, and I might pass out. Not pass out, just like sleepy nap time pass out. But I wanted to get some assets going. Okay, I gotta go. I got so distracted that I haven't gotten out of my work clothes yet. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for coming by. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening and an even better week. I think I am gonna call it there, because everyone's getting sleepy. I am overheating up here. But I hope you guys, oh, you went back to work on Ed's dimension? It felt refreshing. Nice, nice. I hope you're having a blast over there, Posy. I'm glad that feels refreshing for you. But yeah, I'm probably gonna call it quits here. It is scorching hot in the area I live, and my AC is not working as well as I was hoping. And I'm getting dizzy and all that fun stuff. And it's always about taking care of yourself before anything else. So I will catch you guys on Sunday. It should be cooler by then. But yeah, thanks so much for hanging out, and hopefully I'll have some more updated things for you guys. This has been fun as always. Oh geez, I know how it feels. Yeah. I hope, you know, you're staying cool too. I'm hoping everyone's staying cool in this heat. Alright guys, I will catch you later. Bye!